my name is Becky.
And we're the Sorry Girls.
And today we have a DIY faux marble table for you.
And desk organization.
Yay! So I'm sure you guys have seen this whole marble trend that's going around at the moment. We're absolutely in love with it.
Dying.
Like, I feel like a couple years ago, marble was very, too expensive and just, I don't know.
Not on fleek.
Very, I have a mansion.
Yes.
But this year, it seems to be, it's so cool. It's everywhere. It's, the best decor. I absolutely love it. They're selling it everywhere.
Yeah.
But if you guys don't know anything about marble, it's extremely expensive.
Very expensive.
So we have a DIY version of how you can get your own marble-looking table.
Yeah, so we did it for our desk, and we also kind of threw in some ways to, kind of organize and decorate your desk. And
yay! So of course you guys can go and get what's called marble contact paper or vinyl shelf liner, and it can come in a white marble effect. Now, we live in Canada, Toronto specifically. We could not find it in stores anywhere.
Yeah. Well, we found marble, but it was a pinky marble.
It was a yellow kind of old marble, and that's just not cute.
No, we wanted the black and white marble.
Or we were able to find it online, but again, for extremely expensive.
Yeah.
So, if you guys live around here and you know where to get it in stores, please let us know.
Or if you find it online, an Amazon type place.
For less than $50 a roll, because that's just crazy.
And we didn't want to wait on shipping, so that was another reason to not go online. Anyways,
so what I was going to say is if you can find that, obviously feel free to go ahead and use that. It's probably a much easier process. We're not sure if it'll last as long over time. The paper might peel.
Yeah.
But if you're able to find it, then that's totally a cool alternative to do as well.
And you can totally do this DIY faux effect to anything.
Anything.
I practically did it to my nails, painting. I was oh, my nails are marble too. You can do it to your nails. You can do it to a binder or something. You can do it to anything.
Anything.
So if you guys do this, make sure you send us photos so that we can see other ways to incorporate the marble in the life.
So here is how you achieve that marble effect.
For this faux marble table, we're starting with a plain white IKEA desk. Using P120 sandpaper, lightly rough up the top surface. Wipe off any dust as it accumulates and continue until your entire surface is sanded. And once you're done, wipe everything down with a damp cloth.
First, we're going to prime the table with the Zinsser Bullseye Primer. Let the primer dry for an hour, and then using a damp Painter's Sea Sponge, dab on a thin layer of plain white acrylic paint. Next, using a medium-sized paintbrush, drag some light gray paint mixed with a little bit of water along the table. You want to use a very light hand, holding the brush closer to the top of the handle. Flip your paintbrush sideways from time to time to create a jagged, broken vein effect. Wait a few seconds for the paint to dry slightly, and then using a very soft, clean brush, wipe over the paint to soften and blur the line. If you want to get the technical brush from a real craft store, it's called a softening brush, and we think this will work better, but we just used a plain one from Home Depot and it was fine.
Next, we watered down some of our original white paint to make a whitewash, which we sponged over our entire design. This helps to blur the entire pattern. Once it's blurred enough, repeat the process, but this time adding in more lines. This will give your marble some depth. The key to making a convincing marble is to build up your design, then blur and build it up again. After that, we took a smaller, thinner paintbrush and did some more precise lines. Again, hold the brush super loosely and let it fall in different directions. After that, we took our watered down white and sponged it on again to blur the lines. Continue going back and forth until you like how it looks.
Don't worry if you're unhappy with it at any time. You can always redo any part by blurring it out with the white paint.
Practice definitely makes perfect when you are practicing a marble faux effect. This was our first time trying it, so we were definitely learning as we went.
As a final step, we took a tiny thin brush and some darker gray paint. We drew tiny vein lines only on the thickest part of our pattern. Once it's done, it looked like this. To add a little extra style to our desk, we swapped out the plain white legs with these steel gray workbench style legs from IKEA.
Don't worry about having a place for everything. Clutter can look cute if you stick to a color scheme like we did with these gold wire organizers and our mixed black office supplies. Textbooks can look neat if you organize the biggest to smallest and then throw a plant on top or a geometric paperweight.
Turn your boring filing cabinet into a fun statement piece by getting or painting one in a fun color and adding some gold magnet letters on top. And keep your cables neat by swapping out your charging cord for this amazing concrete dock, which we obviously DIY'd.
And the last step is to apply a acrylic polyurethane. This is just like a clear top coat, seals everything in, gives it that nice shine, which we desperately want when we're doing our like faux marble table.
Because that will look like real marble if it's got that gloss shine.
Yes, but you do want to leave like your acrylic paint as it is for like at least 10 days, depending on your climate. 2 weeks to let it fully dry. If you apply the clear coat like the next day, it'll start to like bubble and it won't.
As air is escaping from the paint. And it may seem dry because ours seems dry already. We just did it yesterday, but you really need to let it sit. Be patient with it before you do your clear coat, but then you'll be good to go.
Yes, so you know, we didn't film this 2 weeks in advance, so we still are waiting to put on our clear coat, but make sure you guys follow us on Snapchat and like Twitter. We'll probably like show you guys the process of putting it on, and hopefully it'll all look good in the end. I'm sure it will.
And if you are seeing this video later, there will be an annotation for when you can go see. We'll film an update in like a later video on how it looks.
Yes.
So you can see that.
It'll look amazing, I know.
Guaranteed.
I can see the future. And this video, as well as like the last couple of videos, have been actual like requests or like people wanting to have seen this on Twitter and Instagram and everything. So make sure you're following us there. And if you do send us a message and we're like, we want to do that, then like we're gonna do it.
Obviously, you guys like have better style than us most of the time.
Yeah.
And you send us things and I'm like, yeah, that looks awesome.
You guys are.
I don't know how I didn't think about that. So thank you guys for sending us in your requests, and please keep doing it. Our links are all here. You can send us things, and we love to see what you guys are loving at the moment.
Yes. And if you guys are loving the Marvel trend, make sure you like subscribe because that makes sense.
Stick around for more on-trend DIYs because that's what we do. That's what we do.
And if you like it, like it.
And if you love it, make sure you sub it.
And we'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Bye, guys.
Bye.